Yo, what up? My sweet little garbanzo beans. So it is like my favorite day of the week. It is Tuesday Good News Day. We have a quick little draw today to talk about what good news is coming your way. This could be something that's happening oh my gosh, words happening today. There we go. Usually these are kind of aimed for, what's going to unfold for you throughout the week. But I would generally say that whatever comes up in a Tuesday Good News Day reading can unfold anywhere from 24 hours up to even like a couple weeks or a month. So keep that in mind for your situation. As always, my Etsy shop link is in the description. Yeah, I always want to say the bio. I'm so sorry, guys. It's in the description box down below. So if this resonates with you and sparks your interest and you want help with your personal situation, please, please, please feel free to go check it on out. And if you don't see any readings there, I have a decent variety. But if you don't see any readings there that meet your specific financial or spiritual needs, please DM me because I'm happy to make a custom reading for you. Anyway, I think that's about everything. Oh, so I always use the same deck in my Tuesday Good News Day. It's always the Happy Tarot, and I will link that also in the description box down below. I'm sorry, my hair is crazy. I can never get it to cooperate, and that's just where we are right now. So, like 2 twigs away from going full-on Swamp Witch. Okay, so we had 3 cards come out today in our Tuesday Good News Day. We have the Five of Wands reversed. Look at those little babies. They're so cute. We have the Seven of Cups upright. And we have the Nine of Cups, which is a beautiful note to end your 3-card draw on. So this combination, you guys, I'm so sorry. So this is confusion. This is chaos. This is like, I see, with the Seven of Cups especially, so I like that this particular version has a little black cat, because black cats, I have one and I love mine, but black cats are, pretty synonymous, at least in my opinion, with like magic, with your intuition, with your spiritual endeavors, your spiritual senses. So I feel like, with the Seven of Cups energy, this is kind of like a mini moon card. This is, very confusing. This is Neptunian energy where you just can't see all of your options clearly. Especially in this particular version, I like that the cups are behind, that the cups are behind a glass wall. So that adds like a certain amount of extra I feel like distance between yourself and then whatever you're considering. This kind of feels like trying to decide to buy something sight unseen, and that could be literal or that could be metaphorical. You could be choosing about a person. You could be choosing about, I'm hearing a home for some of you. You could be choosing about a job opportunity. For others, I'm really hearing also too whether or not to connect further on a friendship or like a project with somebody. And I think it's really interesting. There's a lot of things that are interesting about this, but I think one of the most interesting things is in the traditional tarot, there's one of the cups that has a little laurel wreath. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's right here. In the traditional tarot, it's got a laurel wreath, and then on the cup, if you look really closely, there's a skull. So to me, whenever I see that, that's like something that looks really successful, but ultimately will lead to like a death, like a painful, it doesn't have to be like a painful ending, but really to like, it's not going to be like you think it will be. So the death card in the tarot is always, Scorpio energy. That's always endings, beginnings, rebirth, which for a lot of people can feel painful in the moment, but they're ultimately for our own good. But this one doesn't have that. It has a star, and the star card in the tarot is all about wish fulfillment, which is the idea of the Nine of Cups as well. So I feel like you have a lot of options in front of you. There's a lot of confusion. You're doing a lot of going back and forth. You're really, really weighing your options. And I feel like you're getting a lot of intuitive messages. You're trying to interpret them. But it feels like it's not helping very much. You're just like, okay, I see a bunch of synchronicities, but I still can't decipher what they mean in this situation. And I feel like for a lot of you, the vibe I'm getting is that your options are better than they seem. Like, I feel like you're looking for them to go wrong, but they're better than they would seem. There's more wishes to be uncovered because all of the cups in this version have a little star on them. So I feel like there's hope and there's some amount of wish fulfillment in all of your options. So if you're worried about making a choice, don't be. There's a lot of potential and a lot of growth in everything that you're looking at. I think it's really interesting. We have a 5, a 7, and a 9. So this to me indicates progression, but since they're all odd numbers, I feel like there are steps that are being I wouldn't say skipped, like you're skipping them on purpose, but you're taking a very particular route, right? Or you might be fast-tracked along this part, like this portion of your spiritual journey. You may be tempted to skip steps, and in this situation, I'm seeing that doesn't look like a huge problem. Again, the vibe I'm getting is you're taking a very specific path, but I feel like it might look different than other parts of your journey or other people's journeys, and Spirit's just kind of letting you know, like, that's okay, because all of this is bringing you, with the Nine of Cups at the end, all of this is bringing you to your wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is like, this is like a personal emotional fulfillment where you're just like, yes, I got it. You know, as opposed to the Ten of Cups, which is like complete and total emotional fulfillment. It has that element of like home and family or relationships or things that involve other people. I do want to mention really quickly, so we have the Five of Wands reversed to start the reading. Upright, this is a card all about like petty people, arguments, confusion. I always call this the passive aggression card because everybody's waving wands around but nobody's hitting each other, so everyone's just kind of pissed off and confused. It's misunderstandings. It's like it's like a lot of like needlessly aggressive energy. You know, the people where you like practice arguments with them in the shower just in case they ever come up and they never do. This is that vibe where you're just like ready and you're on your guard. And I feel like this is what's making you confused about all of your options. So this may be a situation, because it's reversed, this may be a situation in your past that you've moved away from that's kind of coloring how you look at your current and future options. This may also indicate, though, because there's multiple people in this card, but there's only one person in each of these cards. This may indicate that the people that you have around you, because the Five of Wands has been coming up a lot lately, so this may indicate that the people you have around you might not be the biggest supporters and advocates of your success right now. And that doesn't mean they're bad people, but everybody's at a different point in their journey. And like I said, this is very like petty arguments kind of an energy. This is sort of the energy of people who haven't dealt with like their own spiritual bullshit that they need to deal with, and as a result sometimes they're not always gonna have your back in the healthiest way. Again, totally not meaning these are bad people, but like I think at this time you're being encouraged, with this being reversed, to disconnect from anybody who is anything less than enthusiastic about your evolution, your growth, your movement forward. Because again, I really just see there's two people in both of these. So right now this feels like you and your intuition, you and spirit, looking over all your options. And like I said, in the traditional tarot, the cups may have other things on them, but in this one, they all have a star, which means I feel like all of your options in front of you, there is something that's being gifted to you. There is some type of wish fulfillment that is happening. And I feel like with this being the Seven of Cups and then the Nine of Cups, I feel like there's even more than what you're seeing, right? Because there's two extra cups there. I feel like there's going to be even more than what you're seeing. And I feel like there's just so much ahead of you, but there's just this need to release this energy. And this may be within yourself too. So if you're very, very conflicted internally, if you have a lot of, what I'm really feeling is this energy of like other people's words are playing in your head, kind of an idea. You know, it might be a really good idea to spend time alone, to do some cleansing, sort of like energy cleansing. Like you could do meditations, you could spend time with crystals, you can go walk in the woods, you can do grounding. You can look into getting some Reiki if that's something that you have the access to and the means for. There's a lot of cleansing, like energy cleansing meditations on YouTube. I highly recommend them. They're dope. So there's just a lot of things you can do. I feel like you're being asked to sort of release, do whatever you have to do. I'm so sorry. I'll be honest, my cat drooled on my arm apparently. I did not see this until just now. She was up here right before I started recording, and she was like taking my hand and rubbing her face on my hand, and she just drooled on me, and I had no idea. I'm so sorry. But I feel like right now you're being asked to really release whatever other people are sort of saddling you with, because I'm also really drawn to the fact that even amidst all the chaos, there is a rainbow, right? There are all of these options, especially with the rainbow being 7 colors and we have 7 cups. There are all of these options. Look at all the rainbow colors up here. You have a lot in front of you and a lot that Spirit's trying to gift you. I also want to say that at the time I'm recording this, we are in Mercury retrograde, so these may be situations and people from your past coming back to kind of like mess with your head a little bit, because I'm also really drawn to this apple with one bite taken out of it, right? The apple symbolizes knowledge, but temptation as well. So I feel like these people may be kind of getting in your head. They may be sort of like, the image is like taking a bite out of what you know to be true, trying to kind of detract from that, trying to kind of steer you off into a path that doesn't resonate with you. I'm really getting this vibe of like maybe something that doesn't resonate with you anymore, especially if these are people from the past. If you've been working really hard on making changes in your life, stick with that, right? And in the like move forward with confidence and knowledge that your efforts are being noted and applauded by spirit, and they will be rewarded. So yeah, they are good news if I had to sum it all up, which is this is a long-winded, circuitous way of putting it. But your good news on this lovely Good Tuesday is that whatever has been kind of, whatever's been a struggle, whatever's felt like you're gridlocked, like frustrated energy, confusion, not sure how to move forward, I feel like this energy is dissipating for you. Spirit's going to be taking, kind of like removing this from your path. Whatever's being removed, let it kind of fall away, just for now, because it's being cleared away, so you can kind of see things more. You can see things more clearly. You can see things for what they really are, because you have so many beautiful, good things. I feel like this is multiple wishes for a lot of people, but I feel like it's everything that you could have ever wanted, really. Yeah, it feels really, really nice. So you're about to be rewarded for your efforts. Rely on your intuition at this time and think positively, because I think things are going to turn out better than you expected. So even if you're going through kind of a difficult moment right now, whether this is internally or externally with other people, just know that it's going to pass and it's going to make way for your ultimate wishes. So I hope that helped. That sounds like a really, really nice week ahead. I hope for y'all that you get through any discomfort, any awkward situations, anything strenuous, with a lot of rest, a lot of relaxation, a lot of peace and regeneration. Like I said, if you need help with your specific situation, please feel free to check out my shop or DM me and we'll figure something out. Other than that, I will see you guys later this week. I love y'all. I hope you're having a fantastic, beautiful Tuesday Good News Day. Bye.